Hello everybody! Today we are in Scotland and we are at the Drover's Inn to tell you the haunted history of this 1705 pub. When the Drover was built, this area was known specifically for livestock herding, so hence the name the Drover. So someone who moves animals from place to place, sells them at market, etc. This is an active inn and pub, so you can get a room here. We are sleeping here tonight. We've got room number 3, so we're gonna let you know how that goes as well. There is a most haunted room here, which is room number 6, and I'm gonna tell you the story of why it's haunted. So the main ghosts that are supposed to be in the Drover Inn are a little girl, a drover, a family, and evidently a man in black.
It was built in 1705 and it was used for driving the cattle down from the hills down to the Drovers. That's why it's called the Drovers. It was used as an inn, so the layout of the place has not changed. It used to be stables down at the bottom half and the rooms at the top. There has been a few sightings of ghosts. We have had paranormal experts come in, look for ghosts. Up in room 6 where the wee girl died, the wee girl was out in the River Fallock at the back. They were out playing in the winter. Some of the family drowned, 2 children, but one of them they managed to save, took her up to room 6 and she passed away in there. Some people have said they've seen sightings of the young girl. Others say that they've heard footsteps running up and down the hallway, scratching on the door, cupboard doors opening. Some people have said they've seen sightings of a male dressed all in black.
The next story that is well known at the Drover Inn is the story of a young drover named Angus. Angus had brought all his cattle down from the Highlands and was said to be bringing them down to market to sell. He stopped at the Drover Inn for some rest and evidently overindulged and a little bit of drink and slept in too long the next morning. Little hungover. I hear you, Angus, it's fine. But when he woke up, all of his cattle were gone. They were stolen by a rival clan. Now, one of the things that I learned was back in the day that cattle were seen as more communal property. They weren't seen as belonging to one or another. So if there were cattle just roaming or unattended, it wasn't illegal or immoral. It was actually very common for the cattle to be taken. So we woke up and a rival clan had taken all of Angus's cattle and he was like, crap, I am super screwed, right? So he had to go back to his clan and say, okay, not only did I not sell that cattle, but they're actually all gone. They're stolen. His leader was said to be pretty ruthless and ended up killing his entire family, slaughtered his family in front of him and his wife. Then on top of all that, he was kicked out of the clan. So his leader was like, you're done. You're not a part of this anymore. You have basically risked the life and prosperity of everyone in our village, so you're done, get out. So he's wandering the Highlands and he decides he's gonna take revenge on the rival clan that stole his cattle and ruined his life. He comes back down this way to the Drover Inn so that he can sneak up on the rival clan that stole his cattle and kill them. He was like, I'm gonna kill them just like they killed all my stuff and they took my cattle, right? Unfortunately, evidently young Angus was a little bit too forthcoming with that information, talking about it at the pub, because the rival clan found him, and Angus was hanged from one of these trees just behind the Dover pub, and they slit his throat and bled him out just like they had done to his cattle. One of the other stories that happened very, very close to here was a very sad one about a young family that was forcibly evicted from their home, 1792. The year of the sheep. These people were evicted from their homes because sheep farming was becoming much more popular than traditional farming. It was making more money. So the landowner said, you guys gotta go. Kicked this family out in the winter. It gets very, very, very cold here. The family evidently tried to travel the distance to get to the Drover Inn to seek shelter, but ended up freezing to death on the way. And it is said that members of the family or the entire family can be seen standing at the foot of the beds in the Drover Inn, finally arriving at the shelter that they sought so long ago. I slept really well last night, but I did have like a weird dream. And I always have weird dreams, so I don't ever like put too much into them, but in my dream I woke up and there was just a man in all black standing next to the bed, and it looked to me like he's wearing like a tuxedo So I don't know, but he had white hair, and I just kind of like was like, oh, it's a dream, go back to sleep.
That was the first owner, the Girvan, but he was dressed all in black. He did send me a picture of them standing out the front, long black coat with white hair down just below his ears. And I think he does haunt it because he's in the pictures dotted about. A few other people have said that. I've been here for 3 years.
Yeah.
A few other people have said they've seen a guy in a long black coat.
Yeah.
Some say in a suit, some say wearing a hat.
Yeah.
But yes, that was probably him.
Okay, that was the Drover Inn. We had a legit ghost experience. It turns out we encountered the man dressed all in black, one of the, I guess, the first owner of the inn, which is kind of crazy. That was super fun. Highly recommend this if you are ever in Scotland and you want a really cool, unique experience you are not going to get anywhere else in the world. Come to the Drover Inn. All right, everybody, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.